So this is pretty much the state of the tank at the minute, and this is why it's taken a while for this video to come out, and we've hit some problems. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's the day. We're going to start doing all the exhaust stuff, but while we're here I'm going to redo like my fuel lines because they are pretty horrendous. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but I'll flip the camera around and show you guys exactly all the way up. So you see here where it joins from the AN6 to the hardline. You shouldn't really ever do that. It was a bit sketchy, but I didn't have enough to do the full length, so I'm redoing it all now. So I won't have any joins like this. It will be literally the fitting at the tank all the way down to the fitting on the rail, which will be a lot more secure. And then I'm going to run the fuel line probably along on top of here, and I'm going to go inside here with some like nice rubber P-clips that'll hold it, and then when it's vibrating it'll be sat with a rubber, so it should be safe and you shouldn't do what this has done. So that's what I'm going to get on with now. I'm going to rip it all off and go from there. Alright, so I've got all the old stuff off. This is actually the new line. I just laid it out because I wanted to see that it's long enough. I ordered 4 meters, and as you can see we've got a little bit extras, which is good. I've also ordered some of these factory Honda clips that go on the underside, just so they can click in like that. It sits real nice and looks neat and tidy, but the only problem is when you take them off, they'll break, so get rid of them. The only thing I actually forgot to order, because this is for my fuel pressure gauge, I need to order a couple of little straights to fit on this new line, because this new line's Teflon coated, so we just need to get a couple more fittings for them. Attach all these guys. That one's for the fuel tank. The one on the rail is going to fit to one of these straights, so we just need 2 more of them and we'll be good to go. But I can fit it all. I just need to do that little last bit in the engine bay, but other than that we're looking good. We'll start chucking it on. Right, so Luke is on with making the manifold, and this is like the Lego stuff he uses. So basically he can piece this together and work out what goes where, and also this saves him a lot of time and wasting materials, so he pretty much knows what's going where, and it's got written on them somewhere, so he knows what bends do what, which means he spends less time making loads of little bends and he can just use 45s and then 90s and straights. So yeah, it kind of is made out of Lego for now, but that's what he uses. I think that's pretty cool. Right, this second runner is now done. Literally took Luke about 5 minutes to put all that together, and now I think he'll take it all off the car and put it all together on the bench, tack one up and go from there really, but it's coming together quickly now. Right, so the fuel line is now on and sorted. I decided not to use them Honda clips, we'll just use these and then knotted them up, so it looks a little bit neater. And all these ones are sorted now, just securely across the subframe, so they shouldn't get in the way of anything and nothing should get in the way of them, so it's nice and safe. All I need to do now is just connect it at the top, and that should be it with the fuel system. So this is pretty much the state of the tank at the minute. And this is why it's taken a while for this video to come out, and we've hit some problems, so yeah, cars for you. So I'll show you what went wrong, and I've ended up doing a lot of other stuff that I was kind of meaning to do, but then I've definitely kind of had to do it now, so I'll show you guys what's up. Right, so basically I had my friend Rich come over and do the valve clearances, because as you guys know, these cams are different to the ones that were in it before, so these needed adjusting. However, when we took the rock cover off, the bolt on here, all these threads strips on this bolt. So I had to kind of like yank it off, but when I got the rock cover off, I went to unbolt it at the bottom here, it snapped. Which is not ideal. So the only way to get that out is I had to take all these cam carriers out. I had to take the cams out, I had to take the chain off, I had to take the timing cover off, so I had to take all that stuff back off just to get the broken stud out, which I did get out, and there it is, just snapped clean off. Now these were all torqued up exactly the same, so I really don't know why it did that. It shouldn't have done, but anyway, it did. So what I ended up doing is just replacing the chain, the tensioners and the guides while I was at it, because I was meaning to do the old chain because, you know, it's 20-year-old, so it kind of needed one really. So I put a new chain on there, new tensioners, new guides, all that stuff. So that's pretty much where I'm at the minute. I've just timed it all up, and I'm about ready to just clean the timing cover and just, yeah, get it all put back together. So that's where we are, guys. Luke's pretty much finished the manifold, so once I get this stuff done, he can then put that on and we can just get on with the build, because I'm really eager to get this thing done now and get it on the road. Apparently this stuff is like mad fun. Should we do it like next to your phones? No? No. What is that stuff?
Campfire!
That's it. Get sausages out now. Right. Yeah, it is still warm. It doesn't smoke at all, does it?
No.
Right, so all the timing stuff is finished. That bolt that snaps is now back on, and all the servo manifold and downpipe is pretty much there. There's a little bit left to finish, but we're finally getting there now. All I need to do is order a little silicone for this, and then do a couple of little hoses for the turbo. But that'll be about it for this video. The next video will be when we start up for the first time, so I'm looking forward to it. So we shall see. But won't be long now, so see you in the next video.